Hello, my name is John Bailey, and I'll be doing a research paper presentation today. I'm a little under the weather, and hopefully my voice will, last out for the whole presentation. Legal and ethical issues in information technology. Issues are ever changing. Issues challenge our legal system and ethical frameworks. And the key pressing issues are right to privacy, governmental control of the internet, and freedom of speech. To go into right to privacy, privacy is necessary for individuality and it enables it. If we didn't have privacy, we couldn't really grow as individuals. We couldn't have the ability to secure our ideas and what we conceive of, and be able to prevent it from becoming common knowledge. It affords a sense of control for personal information flows, so we can restrict what others know about us, our likes, our dislikes, things of that nature. In regards to information technology, it's becoming less of a thing we can control. Websites monitor us, monitor our actions, our likes and dislikes and things of that nature almost constantly. It was advocated by John Locke in regards to personal property and effects. The founders enshrined the right to privacy in the Fourth Amendment, given that we are protected in our rights to our property and our personal effects, papers, things of that nature without a search warrant. It's wrong to infringe upon it without consent, which is interesting because when we sign an end user licensing agreement, we are basically consenting to being monitored by the devices that we use. It's very interesting. I'll throw a book of legal information at you and tell you to press agree, and there you go, you sign over your privacy like that. But still, even with that, it's a right that we do have, and it needs to be preserved. Governmental control of the internet. Some have succeeded, but others have failed. One of the big suppressors of internet activity is definitely China. It actively censors any sort of political movement or rhetoric that goes against what is considered par for the course with the Chinese Communist Party. They use coercion, shut down sites, shut down any particular free speech. So that would definitely be where they've succeeded in controlling internet activity. One thing that's definitely a success, but also a failure in some respects, is the United States Congress legislating against the taxation of the internet. It's definitely a success, in my opinion. I don't believe the usage of the internet should be taxed in any way. We should be able to be given the ability to access the internet without being taxed. But I guess in some ways it's also a failure because I'm sure there are individuals that are part of the state's government that would like to have seen it taxed in order to gain more tax revenue. But it's certainly not going to happen given the legislation that was passed. Also, in regards to freedom of speech, of course it is the cornerstone of our democratic system. Without freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the freedom to express or plant, prove or disprove ideas is utterly unrenounceable. We can't disregard it as being anything else other than the cornerstone of our democratic system. In light of this, it seems that when it comes to information technology, we're seeing the freedom of speech quelled in some ways. Curtailing freedom of speech leads to unjust control of the citizens of a state by their government. when we give up the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, either by consent or by force, we give in to a